What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As always, I have to start my day with a little Red Bull. A Red Bull a day keeps the doctor away. That's the motto I live by. But yeah, in today's video, we're not going to be working on the E36 because the E34 videos are most likely after the E36 videos, but I don't know yet. I don't know the freaking chronological order yet. But we're going to be working on the E34 540. So as you guys know, we're basically finished with the E34 already. Don't mind the rain. It rained last night. And yeah, the car's probably going to be like shitty and dirty after this. So it's definitely going to need a wash, but we'll take care of that later on in this video. But in this video, I'm going to be installing the new side markers that come in. Because as you can tell, these are actually the original ones, but we went ahead and just like blacked them out just so they look okay for now. Just to throw them on, just so it won't look empty. And like I said before, I want to throw on some spacers in the rear because the fitment in the rear sucks, but the fitment in the front is perfect. We actually have 10mm spacers in the front, so I want to go ahead and take these 10mm spacers off the front, try it on the back, see how it fits up, and go ahead and order some new ones. You guys will see me throw them on in this same video, but it'll probably be on another day after I ordered the new spacers. But I want to at least try on the 10mm just to see if that's a perfect size or if I have to get a bigger spacer or a smaller spacer for the rear. So that's the plan for that. And I believe I mentioned before that Armand had picked up a Remus exhaust. He had found this from the junkyard actually. It looks like it was off of a Mercedes E420. We thought it was gonna work, but I went ahead and tried it out right now and it's actually not gonna fit up. The muffler like box right here is way too big to fit in that area. It can fit in there, but it'll hit everything around it and it's gonna make a lot of like rattling noise, so there's no point in that. So what we're probably gonna end up doing is just using the tips off of this exhaust and just doing like a straight pipe, because right now they had just cut off the old muffler off of here. So we're basically just gonna run 2 straight pipes off of those old pipes right there, straight out into those muffler tips, just so it looks good, because right now it just looks completely empty with this new bumper and no muffler. After that, this car is going to be completely finished. That's going to be the last thing to do on this car. So I know some of you are probably thinking why he's not doing the interior on this car, because it kind of doesn't match the red. The only really messed up part is this door handle right here. Other than that, the seats are just dirty, and so they just need to get really deep cleaned, and the interior in general just needs a really good deep cleaning as well. The thing is, he's actually giving this car to his cousin, and his cousin's going to take care of the interior. So we're not even going to be messing with it. I probably won't even get a video of it, to be honest, after the interior is done, but all you guys get is all the exterior stuff. I'm sure you guys are happy with that, because this car went through a complete transformation. I'm going to go ahead and move the car to the other side real quick, just so I can get both the wheels off and try on these spacers. Another thing that I want to address is this automatic shifter right here. In an earlier video, I know I said that we're going to be manual swapping this car and that it won't be staying automatic, but after doing some calculations and realizing how much it's going to cost and how long it's going to take just to do the manual swap, because we're going to have to wait for parts for a very long time, we decided not to go through with that plan. So it's going to be staying automatic. It's not going to have a manual. I know it would have been way cooler if it was a manual, but it would have been a lot of work. It would have been a lot of money, and we would have had to wait a long time for it. So there's really no point in doing it. His cousin's just going to be enjoying it, driving it every day. So it's good to go just the way it is. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this car lifted up and get these wheels off so I could try those spacers on. Okay guys, I went ahead and tried on the rear 10mm spacer. Now look at the huge difference. Let me compare both sides. So this is the front on the driver's side, and that's the front on the passenger. So that 10mm spacer makes a huge difference for the front, but look at the back. I don't know how well you guys can tell on the back. It made a difference, but not as much as I wanted it to. So I'm probably just gonna end up ordering a 12mm spacer for the rear, because the 10mm just isn't enough. There's still like a lot of room to go as well, like inside the fender. So I think a 12mm spacer will be perfect for the rear. It will stick it out just a tiny bit more and there won't be any rubbing issues. I was debating on a 15mm spacer, but I think the 12mm should be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the spacer back onto the front, and then we'll probably get going with the exhaust, because I want to get that exhaust done. All right, the spacers are back onto their original spots. I went ahead and ordered some 12mm spacers. They should be here in a few days, so we'll go ahead and throw those on later on in this video, and we'll also get it washed later on in this video. But for now, I'm gonna go to the exhaust shop and hopefully see if they can throw these tips just on some straight pipes or something like that. Hopefully they could get that done today, and fast and cheap, because I'm not trying to pay a lot of money just for some freaking straight pipes. So let's head down to the exhaust shop.
Damn, this shit clean, bro. Holy shit.
What's up, bruh?
What's up, bro? Are we vlogging?
Yeah, we vlogging.
Damn,
how about you?
bro.
Does it look good?
Oh my gosh. He done outdid himself, bro.
This shit looks good, huh?
Looks freaking sick.
So we went to the muffler shop, right, Nalek? Well, we went to two muffler shops.
Two muffler shops.
And they shot a price at a $300
Just to put some tips.
just to put some tips on the damn car. That's it. $300.
30 minutes. That's all it'll take.
Not even 30 minutes just to weld that shit up, but they want to charge us $300. I have a feeling they just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to attempt this myself. If it comes out shitty, it comes out shitty. As long as it looks good, right?
Doing a little DIY today.
Yep. So we're gonna head to my brother's shop right now because the welder is over there, and I'm just gonna try to do this myself. All right, guys, I just made it to my brother's shop. I already got the car lifted. I just got to take this wheel off so I have more room to work with down here, because the exhaust is literally right next to the wheel. And then I'm just gonna quickly try to weld some straight pipes with these tips on there. So hopefully everything goes well and we get it done today. I know I didn't get everything on camera, but I finally went ahead and got the exhaust all welded up. It's surprisingly pretty straight, considering this is my first time doing this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of how this thing looks. Came out pretty good. Just the Remus tips, and then it's just a straight pipe from like the cat back or something like that. But yeah, this thing is looking really good. Tomorrow morning I'll go ahead and throw those lights on, and then we'll get this thing washed up. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. So I already went ahead and threw these new clear side markers on both sides. That matches up with the corner lights and the tail lights, so that's good to go. And yesterday you saw me throw on these new muffler tips with just a straight pipe. Everything lines up pretty well and it looks good. It might look clean right now on camera, but it's actually really dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the car wash and finally get this thing washed up. Guys, I just got home from the car wash and this thing is looking mighty fine. Just look how clean this damn car looks. It made me fall in love with the E34 chassis, to be honest. Now all we gotta do is wait for some spacers to come in and this car will be officially complete. What is up, guys? It is the next day, and in that last clip I told you guys I'm gonna be waiting for the spacers to come in, and the spacers finally came in for the E34. So I'm gonna be putting those on today. So here are the spacers right here. I just got some 12mm spacers from Amazon. But yeah, if you guys remember, I said that the 10s were a little too small, so the 12 should be perfect. Fitment should be good, and hopefully we don't get any rubbing issues or anything like that. It also came with some extended lug bolts, which it actually should have came with 10 of them, but it only came with 5, as you guys can tell. The company that sent them out even wrote on the package that it's missing a set of lugs. So I'm pretty annoyed about that. But I went to a store in town and I went ahead and picked up 5 more because we definitely need them in order to fit these spacers onto the car. But as you can tell, these are chrome and these ones are black, but they'll do just fine for now. I don't know if I mentioned already, but this car is going to be leaving today. Well, you guys won't see it on camera, but it'll be leaving off camera. It's going to be going to a good home. It's going to go to Arman's cousin, so whoever owns the car, Arman, it's going to go to his cousin, which he lives like 3 hours away, so we probably won't be making any more videos on this car. So this is most likely going to be the last video. Because of that, I want to go ahead and throw these spacers on the car, and I also want to take the car out and get some nice like shots of it, like get some pictures and a couple videos, maybe some cinematic footage, because I really need to work on that. That's the plan for today, and then we'll finish off the video there. So let me go ahead and throw these spacers on real quick and I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I went ahead and threw the new spacers on off camera. I didn't feel like boring you guys with any of that stuff. But if you guys remember before, these wheels were sitting in much deeper inside the wheel well. But now they're looking a little bit more flush. I didn't want to take it out all the way to make it completely flush because the fenders aren't rolled all the way, so it'll still rub. That's why I went with the 12mm spacer instead of a 15mm spacer, which would have made it stick out a little bit more, and I had a feeling it would rub. So these 12 mils will do just fine. Now the fitment on the damn car is perfect. Don't worry about this gas cap. These old E34s always have that stupid problem. It'll just flap open and close. But yeah, it's starting to get a little bit dark outside. It's a little bit cloudy actually, as you guys can tell. So let's get in the car and go and get some nice cinematic shots of it. Alright guys, I got to the spot, but it's hella dark outside. The car still looks good, but it looks dark on camera. But I still went ahead and shot a couple of video clips already, so hopefully those come out good. I'll go ahead and throw those in right now, so let me know what you guys think about it. So let me know what you guys think about those clips. Hopefully they came out good. I'll also go ahead and throw some pictures at the end of this video of the build that my friend Sam took, because those came out really nice. But yeah, that's gonna bring us to the end of this video and the end of this build, to be honest. There's only gonna be one more video after this, and that's gonna be like the building yada 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 in 15 minutes or in 10 minutes or whatever it turns out to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this build. As always, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment down below what you guys think of the build, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.